Today I'm going to tell you when you should not be stretching your hamstrings. Hey everyone, it's Blake Bowman here with Gorilla Zen Fitness, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys about the relationship between the hamstrings and an anterior pelvic tilt and when you should not be stretching your hamstrings. To begin, an anterior pelvic tilt is a very common postural distortion of the pelvis, right? It basically means that the pelvis is tilted forward. If this is the front of your pelvis and this is the back of your pelvis, if you have an anterior pelvic tilt, it's tilted forward like this, which will kind of make your belly stick out and your butt stick out at the same time. Now, if you have this going on, it's important to be aware of the relationship with the pelvis, okay? So, hamstrings are one of the muscle imbalances, or imbalances in the hamstrings are one of the imbalances that contributes to the development of an anterior pelvic tilt. Okay, so let me kind of explain something to you. Just think of this as the front of the pelvis and this as the back of the pelvis. Okay, the hamstrings attach on the bottom of the back end of the pelvis. Okay, so if your pelvis was normal and it was in a neutral position, flat like this, the hamstrings would be in their normal position. What happens when your pelvis tilts forward like that is the hamstrings actually get elongated. They get stretched out like this. What that frequently causes is the sensation of having super tight hamstrings. And the reason why it feels that way is because the hamstrings are being pulled taut, like two ends of a rope that are being pulled away from one another. Okay, so when that pelvis tilts forward, the hamstrings get overstretched and they get very, very tight. And the worst thing that you can do for a muscle that's already overstretched, already elongated past the point where it's considered optimal, the worst thing you can do is stretch that muscle some more. If you do stretch the hamstrings while your pelvis is in an anterior position and you're kind of in that position all the time as part of your posture, then worst case scenario, you'll injure your hamstrings. And at the very least, you'll contribute to the muscular imbalances that are causing the pelvic tilt in the first place. Your hamstrings will shut down even more, and it'll just keep getting more and more, elongated basically. So, that is when you should not be stretching the hamstrings. If you're somebody that has an anterior pelvic tilt, then don't stretch the hamstrings because you'll be making it worse and you can be putting yourself at serious risk of injury. So yeah, I just wanted to put that on your awareness map. What the hamstrings actually need in this case is strengthening. They need to be strengthened and shortened a little bit, not only so that can help to correct the anterior pelvic tilt, but it will also bring the hamstrings to a normal length so they don't feel so tight and taut anymore. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, then go ahead and do that right over here. Also, make sure you give this video a like down below, leave me a comment, tell me what you want me to make videos on in the future, and share this video to your friends. If you haven't downloaded my ebook yet, Posture: The Ultimate Life Hack, then make sure you do that as well. You can pick up your copy right over here using this link. Other than that, like I said, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.